are such an asshole.
Hello, children. I'm trying to look up Seth Himes' book because Seth, uh, he's built films. He's going to be germane to this. And he wrote a book, went on to write a book called Film Fooled, exposing the woefully overpriced and out of touch curriculum at the New York University Film School. Started teaching young filmmakers to skip the wasteful experience of school and start making their own movies and get on with real film sets instead in an online course he called Film School Secrets. All right, so I'll recommend those later. So let's get to the question here. Hi, Cappy. I'm Nolan. You probably remember me as the filmmaker guy who got a consultation before. I currently reside rent-free with my parents. Rent is pretty high in the area I'm in. In their new house, I have a full-time job, which is unrelated to my field, to pay off my student loans. How do I appease boomer companies and film studios that look for 4-year degrees? Is it worth it to get an associate's, or is it better to get training? Wait, you have student loans, you don't have an associate's? Like, how low of hurdles do you guys want? You didn't even get an associate's. My God. Oh. Or is it better to get training for an unpaid internship? Finally, I'd like to ask the age-old question, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay in Atlanta or should I move elsewhere for my film career? Because I know so much about the film industry. P.S. I have read Reconnaissance Man. I'm going to order a batch of pet economics. All right. Having talked with Seth Himes, who has a degree in film, here's the thing. All education, all classes in film are completely worthless. All degrees, whatever associate's or bachelor's degree. And I don't care what the boomer owners of film studio, have you not gotten the memo? Boomers are lying morons who don't know what they're doing. And my God, you've been brought up in the age of digital film. You don't need a degree, right? You need to go and get real world working experience. So out of all these horrifically crappy options, none of which I think are going to lead to any type of success in your life, but the least bad ones is you getting an unpaid internship or some kind of actual technical studio training. Now, the guys I know where you should really probably get into this is I would learn how to become a producer for podcasts, learn how to use a soundboard, learn how to set up cameras, learn how to get, because if you look at Fresh and Fit, their guy, Chris, he's a brilliant man. Terrence Pop's guy, Blake is a brilliant man. And you know what? They all didn't go to school, right? Knock it off with this school BS. And how long have you tuned into this show? What did you think? Like, you think I would even recommend you get any degree in film? And this is where Seth's book would come in. Please go get that book. I'll tell you, hear it again. Where'd it go? Film Fooled. And any of you other idiot children who are basically avoiding real world work, that you, and we're going to make movies. All right. How about you read that first? And Seth ended up making a movie. He just did it. It's not hard. It's hard in that there's a lot of moving parts. You have to manage it. There's some responsibility there. But get the moody black and white pictures. Get it just right now. Look, shake the camera to indicate action. Dude. And then also look at the people who are teaching you at film school. Like, go look up those professors and see if they have any real world experience. Or what did they do? The local public television thing that doesn't even compare to Wayne and Garth. He started teaching young filmmakers to skip waste and here's the class you could take: Film School Secrets. So I would not get an unpaid internship. I would get some training, but I do it all on the internet. Become an autodidactic. Teach yourself. Instead of dropping 40 grand of your parents' money on tuition, you maybe like drop 5 grand of your own money on some studio and filming equipment, and you trial and error. You start a YouTube channel. I don't care what it's about, just to get your filming down. And then learning how to upload, how to set up. I mean, the boring stuff is like how to set up a YouTube account. Oh, I'm making money on my YouTube. Well, now you gotta link it to a PayPal bank account. Even I forgot what it is. Oh, I should set up an LLC because the money's coming in. How do I do accounting? But yeah, you don't go to school for film. Oh, and by the way, I would not make film your main job. I would find a new profession to go in during the daytime and then make this your hobby, because that's all film ever is for the vast majority of you. I'm going to become a musician, man. Okay, well, first you're going to be a bartender for about 25 years, and then maybe you'll play some weekend gigs at the local coffee store. I mean, it's the same thing with me. Like it's, I'm an author. Well, how did I become an author? I did it. I didn't get a degree in literature or English or creative writing or children's books or anything like that. I just wrote it. And yes, I have written a children's book. It's called Boris the Bleepin' Buffalo. It's great. Every kid should get it. So yes, this is a hobby. Get over yourself. You're not a filmmaker. Right now, you're pretty much a loser. You're a big loser living at home with student loan debt, right? Go film stuff on your free time. In the meantime, keep working your daytime job. And while you're at it, if you want to go to school for something like accounting. But yeah, I don't want to. Shut up. It's not what you want, you idiot. You go make your films. I hope you make a lot. I had no idea my books would make any money. I'm kind of surprised to this day still. But you are going to have to, if you want to move out of your parents' house and get on with life and actually learn how the real world works, you're going to have to work a real job. I'd say the military would be a great idea. You could join the military. They'll straighten you up, right? And maybe you can get into their filming department. Then you might learn something. You won't have to pay anything. Should I stay or should I go? Or should I move somewhere else from my film career? No, you shouldn't move somewhere else from your film career. You can't even support yourself. You live at home with your parents, rent-free, and then use your part-time job or your full-time job to pay down your student loans, which is good. Thank you for paying those back, by the way. But you are not a self-supporting man. You would not be able to support yourself anywhere. Your best bet is probably to pay off your student loans while living at home, save up some money, and then I would say go to school part-time on the internet and get like at least an associate's in accounting, like have some kind of skill, and then move to wherever you want to move. But yeah, moving to LA so you could start your Hollywood career, go to Broadway. No, no, you're not. So forget, should I move for my career? Dude, you shouldn't even move because you're not a man. You're not an adult. Please stay at home. Don't go to some place and be homeless. Oh, there we go. Any super chats? Here, and I got useless digital film degree, saved it with an IT minor, it starts on the side. Everything is online these days. You don't need film or art school. Same, this is true. I can attest this. There's no reason to go to film school. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, hassleconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.